Understood. Understood.
Understood is the past simple and past participle of understand. Understood is the past simple tense and past participle of understand. After I read the instructions twice, I understood how to use understood as both the past tense and past participle of the verb understand. When I asked him if he had heard my question, he replied that he understood it, which is the past simple and past participle of the verb understand.
The term understood typically means that something is implied or inferred without being explicitly stated. It refers to an idea or concept that is assumed to be known or recognized by the parties involved in a conversation or situation. For example, if someone says, "I'll meet you at the usual place," the location of the meeting is understood between them without being explicitly stated. In other words, it is a mutual understanding between the parties involved that does not require further clarification. More examples of understood. After the lecture, it was understood that the students would need to complete the assignment by the end of the week. It was understood that the meeting would take place at 3 p.m. sharp. She nodded, indicating that she understood what was being explained to her. The rules were clearly laid out, and it was understood that everyone had to follow them. His silence was a sign that he understood the gravity of the situation. It was understood that the company's profits would increase if they implemented the new marketing strategy. She looked at him with a glint of understanding, as if she had just realized something important. The teacher checked to see if the students understood the lesson by asking them questions. It was understood that he would be responsible for completing the project himself. They had an unspoken understanding that they would support each other no matter what. After the incident, it was understood that the company would have to take measures to prevent similar occurrences in the future.
An example essay on the word understood.
The word understood is a fundamental part of human communication and interaction. It is used to describe a concept or idea that is assumed to be known or recognized by the parties involved in a conversation or situation. When something is understood, it means that it has been inferred or implied without being explicitly stated. One of the most significant aspects of the word understood is its ability to facilitate efficient communication. In many cases, people can convey complex ideas and concepts without having to explain every detail. This is because certain ideas are commonly shared between people, and it is assumed that the other party will understand what is being referred to. For example, when someone says, "I'm going to grab a coffee," it is understood that they are referring to a hot beverage made from coffee beans, and the other person does not require further clarification. However, there is a danger in assuming that something is understood without explicitly stating it. Misunderstandings can arise when one person assumes that the other person knows what they are referring to, but in reality, they do not. This can lead to confusion and frustration, especially when the stakes are high, such as in business or personal relationships. The word understood also has a psychological dimension. It can be used to communicate understanding or empathy towards another person's situation or feelings. For example, if someone says, "I'm having a tough day," and the other person responds, "I understand," it can convey a sense of compassion and support. By acknowledging the other person's feelings and situation, it can help them feel heard and validated. In conclusion, the word understood is an essential part of human communication and interaction. It enables us to convey complex ideas and concepts efficiently and can also be used to express empathy and support. However, it is important to be mindful of assuming that something is understood without explicitly stating it, as this can lead to misunderstandings and confusion. By being clear and explicit in our communication, we can ensure that we are effectively communicating with others and avoiding unnecessary misunderstandings.
The origin of the word understood.
The word understood has its roots in Old English, specifically the word understandin, which means to grasp with the mind, to comprehend. This word is derived from the combination of two Old English words, under, meaning among, or between, and standin, meaning to stand. Over time, understandin evolved into the Middle English word understandin, which retained the same basic meaning of to comprehend. The word understood first appeared in the English language around the 14th century and has been in use ever since. The word understood is related to several other English words, including understand, misunderstand, and stand. The word understanding refers to the ability to comprehend or grasp a concept, while misunderstand refers to a failure to grasp a concept correctly. The word stand refers to the physical act of standing upright but can also be used metaphorically to refer to holding a particular opinion or stance. Overall, the origin of the word understood reflects its core meaning of comprehending or grasping a concept. It has been a part of the English language for centuries and continues to be a vital part of human communication and interaction. This content is mainly for the purpose of learning and expanding your English vocabulary. We are learning American English. Thank you for taking the time to watch. Thank you for considering subscribing to see more exciting videos.